Alright, so welcome to a video on how and why to smudge yourself or your space or items such as tarot cards or crystals. So here's my altar, I guess. This was created, this is the Icaros and ayahuasca, and it was created by my shaman's daughter when I was in the jungle. And so today we're going to be talking about what each one of these smudge sticks represent, what they're called, what they do, and where they're from, as well as it in the oil form, and then these tarot cards just for the new year of 2019 for you guys. So let's start with just sound immersion. And sound from a singing bowl or chimes can also clear negative energy and spirits, as well as visualization techniques. But we're going to be working with our smudge sticks today. So what we have pictured is mugwort and sage, white sage. I love how soft it is. It's very, very soft. We have Palo Santo and we have lavender. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell all this. It's incredible. So let's start with sage. Sage is Native American and it is used in ceremonies. It is used to smudge yourself and others around you. It's used in visions. It is used in your home, and it cleanses negative energies, spirits, negative influences. It's very strong smelling, so oftentimes it is advised to open a window when you're done, not only to expel even more of the energy, but also just to clear the room out a little bit. This is mugwort, and mugwort, this one's already been burned, but mugwort is used for psychic abilities as well as prophetic dreams. So it's mostly used before going to bed in order to bring about visions in your dreams. It also wards off evil spirits. Palo Santo, this is from South America, the jungle in Peru where I was staying. This is some Palo Santo sticks. There were a lot bigger sticks, but since I was part of the staff, I wasn't given the bigger sticks. I got the baby sticks, but that's okay. Palo Santo is used in shamanic ceremonies and with medicine people to cleanse the area around you. I use it to cleanse my tarot cards, as well as sage to cleanse my tarot cards, but also to cleanse the jungle. So what we would do, we lived on this really big property, jungle property, and what we would do is we would burn a big bowl of lots of those Palo Santo sticks, and we would put some alcohol on it, agua de Florida, and then we would just walk around the jungle and just really clear out the jungle, because the jungle has a lot of energetic properties, and not all of them are good. So we burn that to basically bring about positive energy in the jungle. Many shamans won't use Palo Santo because it clouds their visions, so instead they'll use mapacho, which I don't have here, but that's a jungle tobacco. And I was smudging myself and my guests with mapacho. And what you do is you inhale the smoke into your mouth, not your lungs, and you blow it over yourself first, starting with your heart center, your head, and then the rest of your body. And then you do that to the guests before they go into any sacred space, like the maloka, or before any healing ceremony as well. Our shamans at that center did not like the Palo Santo before ceremony. Like I said, it clouded their vision, so they used mapacho instead. And then we have lavender here. And this lavender is very beautiful. It smells so good. And lavender brings about positive energy and loving spirits. It is very attractive to the loving spirits. So what you'll do with this is you use it to cleanse yourself and your space, but also to bring in positive energy and positive spirits. You always want to have a shell with you. This is a quite small shell. You can have a larger one, but it represents the water element. And what you want to have is you want to have some, let's say if you're burning sage, you want to have some dry herbs with you to represent earth. The shell represents water. And when you burn the herbs, it represents fire, and then the smoke represents air. So you're getting all 5 elements here. And that's ideally what you want when you go about cleansing yourself. It keeps you grounded, and when you go about cleansing anything else that's in your house or loved one or bed, I mean, it's good to cleanse everything from your sound bowls. Before we used these in the jungle, we would always cleanse them before one shaman would touch them. Another shaman would they would cleanse it before the other shaman would touch it, just because they're so powerful. They need to keep their energies separate. And some of the shamans, this noise amplified the medicines of ayahuasca or wachuma, and oftentimes they really like it. Or if their visions are super strong and they're very powerful shamans, this is almost too intense, so they'll keep that quiet. Like I said, if you don't have these sage sticks or Palo Santo sticks to burn, you can use it in the oil form, and you can keep it on you. Right now I have it on my bracelet in the lava rocks. But Heliochrysum, this is a very healing oil, cleansing, healing. Palo Santo again. And then we've got frankincense and lavender to bring about positive energy, good spirits. This has quartz crystal in it, and chamomile, as well as sage, in order to bring about healthy and positive energy, and just really cleansing you and just bringing about positive vibes. So we also have the tarot card that I wanted to show you guys for 2019, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune represents good luck. It also represents transformation and bringing about positive change. It's a turning point in your life. So it's something that's really exciting to have if you're choosing a personality card or your favorite card for the year, or for the day, or for just the beginning of a new month. This is a good card to bring out and just sort of study and feel the energy of it, and recognize where you might be feeling stuck and where you can start moving forward in your life. I love this card. The High Priestess represents balance, and right now we're in a world full of masculine energy. Masculine energy is a straight line. Feminine energy is jagged, twisted, crisscrossing lines, and right now we're super, super narrow-minded. We're super, super masculine, and we need to bring about more femininity. And I'm not suggesting that it's male, female, boy, girl sort of thing in terms of sex. It's in terms of energy. And so the High Priestess is a good card to have for either sex, male or female, to bring about balance. It also brings about inner wisdom and trusting your instincts. So this is also a very beautiful card to just look at and see where you can bring about balance in your life. And the star is, I love the star. It follows the tower, and the tower card is basically you just taking a leap of faith, or things aren't going your way, or you're just tumbling out of where you think you need to be. And this is transformation. It's empowering energy, and it just basically shows that the universe is always with you, and you can always be overflowing with the positive. You just have to look for it. So it's also a really good card to meditate on. And then we have the sun. which represents optimism in its truest form and love. And it's just really fun to look at. It just brings about a really positive vibration. So that's always good to just start your day with looking at something that brings about warmth and sunshine. And then my favorite card of the deck is the Fool, which just obviously is a super fun card, and it really represents new beginnings. And so when you start to use cleansing materials and protection materials, and you start to get into following the path of shamanic practices or medicine, or just positive intention settings, meditation or yoga, or you just want to change your life, the Fool is an amazing card just to represent new beginnings. New adventure is going to come your way. It's always good to just feel excited about life and never feel like you are a victim to your circumstance, because everything can change. Okay, so when you smudge, and let's do the why, the how you smudge. So why? Well, these are sacred plants, and they're very energetic, and they hold spirits. And the reason you want to do it is before you sit down and invite other energies in your life. So if you're going into a new house, or you're going to read the tarot, or you're going to meet someone, or someone that you didn't really like or vibe with has been in your space, you cleanse yourself that space. Or if you're going to sit down in ceremony, you're going to do a sacred sound bath, or you're doing ayahuasca or psilocybin, it is really good to make sure that you've cleansed yourself and your space before partaking in that endeavor. When these sacred plants are burned, it clears out negative energy, and this is actually scientifically proven because it charges the ions that are around you. And when it does that, it sort of attaches to those negative energies, those negative ions, and it sort of dissipates them. And that's often why some people will crack a window or crack a door just to blow those energies out. It's also associated with lifting your mood, lifting depression. It combats fatigue, depression, resentment, and grief. It really does lift your spirits. And as I said with mugwort, it really is exciting to burn mugwort, or even just to sleep with a few of these pure leaves, herbs under your pillow. Yeah, so that's the how and the why. It's really powerful, and it's not something you take lightly. It's definitely done with positive intention. So anytime you set to smudge yourself, or your tarot deck, or your house, or your bed, or your computer, or anything, it's always good to set your intention first, and then just welcome in positive energy, wisdom, love, and to explain to the sacred plant that you want the negative energies gone, that they're not welcome here. And you can say this to yourself, or you can say it out loud. You can say earth, air, fire, water, cleanse, renew, restore, and you can do that mantra as you're walking around. Or you can just say, I welcome in positive energy, please cleanse me, whatever is comfortable to you. Or if you just want to feel positive love and light, you can do that as well. So that's a little lesson on this. So basically what you're going to do is take this end of your stick, or the end of your sage, and you're going to be lighting the top of it. And once you light it, get a good flame going. Once you get that flame going, blow it out. And you want to keep the smoke going, so it's good to just keep lightly blowing on the embers to keep the smoke flowing pretty strong. You can use condor feathers or another form of feather to blow the smoke and kind of like push it around your body or the room. Or you can just use this and kind of just go around things like this once it's burning, and just really get all sides of your crystals, all sides of anything that you're cleansing with the smoke. And if the smoke goes out, it's okay, just relight it. Obviously these are really small, they make bigger ones. And it's always better to burn the bigger ones if you have a bigger space that you want to cleanse. This, you just hold on one side, burn the other side, blow out the smoke. It won't travel up the stick very fast, so you're pretty confident of just holding onto this and being okay. Always do it with adult supervision if you're young, or have a bowl of water around you just in case. But these never get out of hand. I've never had one of these just completely light up on me. It's always just the ends, so you're pretty safe. Again, hold the shell with you. This can also be used to put out the embers, and just have fun with it. Really, again, positive intentions, always bringing in love and light and good energy. Until then, I hope this was a really good video for you guys and you learned something new, and good luck. May 2019 be full of many blessings, love, light, forgiveness.